Terrain. Altitude.
For the next 2 weeks, I'll be flying this tiny plane 6,000 miles across the Atlantic through the Arctic to Europe and preferably back in one piece.
Here's one. Little test him. No. Whoa. Keep the power. Keep the power. Don't open any doors until the cops come.
Hi, I'm Ethan. Back when I was 13, I wanted to become the youngest person to fly around the world. Ignoring everyone's advice, I spent the next 4 years overcoming every obstacle standing in my way. Except one. Insurance. With planes trapped in Russia due to the war, companies weren't willing to take additional risks like insuring a 17-year-old to fly around the world alone. To prove insurance providers wrong, I had to fly some of the most dangerous legs of this journey supervised first.
Yes, he's coming back! And we're gonna make this a worldwide trip.
Now the objective of this trip is to fly 17 different legs from Boston to Belgium across the Arctic and like any other game, beat alt levels and receive the prize. And how am I going to complete this journey? I'm definitely going to take Toothless. Ooh, okay, I'll take the Cessna then. And for this journey, I want to take the best pilots with the right expertise. So I found a group of pilots crazy enough to fly over the ocean with me, went to the airport, loaded up the plane, took off, and tried to land in Canada before sunset.
Clear!
Sky 182 Whiskey Tango North Tower, on course approved, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
On course approved, runway 35, clear for takeoff, 182 Whiskey Tango. Thank you.
2 Whiskey Tango, free change approved, have a good one.
Frequency change approved, 2 Whiskey Tango, have a great day. Team 4, this is Team 60, you guys hear us on the radio?
4 Mike, go ahead.
4 Papa Mike, we have you guys on the radar.
Roger, there's some of the mountains up here. Do you know what the tops are of these mountains up ahead? We're going to have to eventually climb.
The top's 4,800, so I recommend at 6,500.
We are currently skimming along the ground at 85 knots. We're currently at 7,000, but these clouds are a little ragged. What do you want me to add? Just say you're right at 7,000, or you want me to go up a little bit?
7,000 is fine, I was just wondering, because it seems like you guys went up and down a bit.
Max is flying, he's our autopilot. We got to work on that autopilot side.
It's all Max fault.
The flight was going smoothly, but as we approached the airport in Canada, I had a challenge ahead.
Okay. Give tower a call.
Quebec Tower, Skyline 182 Whiskey Tango, 8 miles to the south with Delta. Inbound.
Whiskey Tango, direct initial, keep the speed up, number 2.
Number 2, keeping the speed up to Whiskey Tango.
The controller was asking us to land before the jet, going twice as fast as us, which wasn't really possible considering the fact that the jet was already in front of us.
Okay, you got the threshold?
Yeah.
Fly at it.
Fly at the
threshold, yeah. Go for it.
Get in front of that plane landing right now.
You're next, so come right. Come right. He's trying to get you in first.
Okay, 2 Whiskey Tango, it won't work.
Yeah.
Do a 360 by the right at your position, 1,200 feet.
I saw him on the radar, and I was like, is that number 1? Because like, that guy's on 2 mile final.
Yeah, and he's probably quite quick.
Yeah, it's a jet. Oh, no, this is impossible.
Okay, so guys, don't open any doors until the cops come.
Put it down, put the camera down. Yeah, we got the door.
Open the door?
Yeah.
Bonjour. Hey, bonjour!
What's the purpose of your trip today?
We're going to Belgium.
You're going to Belgium?
Yeah, we're just our plane coming in 10 minutes.
After arriving in Quebec, the officers took a look at our passports and eventually cleared us in.
What did you learn? How are you learning that?
I learned in Massachusetts. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries, guys.
I appreciate it.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.
We'll see you in a few minutes.
UYWK.
Background Skyline 182 Whiskey Tango in front of Abjet, ready to taxi with Foxtrot.
2 Whiskey Tango, roger, runway 06, wind 090, 12, gusting 18, altimeter 29907, squawk code 0430.
0430.
Airplane at your discretion. Charlie, runway 29, Golf and Hotel, contact tower 11865 holding short.
Squawk 0430, contact tower and go to runway 60 at Charlie Golf Hotel to Whiskey Tango.
That was a bit mean.
That was out of nowhere. I thought he was about to give me takeoff clearance.
Altitude 1,000 to go.
November 182 Whiskey Tango, identing. We are 17 miles to the south. We are coming from Quebec International.
Aircraft type?
Cessna Skylane.
And landing at Wabash, confirm?
Yep, landing at Walbush.
Oh, this is sick. Like, I feel like the weather. Oh, the sun, man. Check out the sun.
182 Whiskey Tango, we're looking to stay the night here. Is that okay with you guys that we park at the main apron? We'll be departing around tomorrow morning around 8 a.m.
9.
9 a.m.
Yeah.
Right now we are in Canada, Newfoundland, Canada, Wabush. And after 6 hours of flying, yeah, finally here. It's nice it's really nice out here. Oh my god, this massive mosquito. If you're wondering why I'm wearing the hood, it's because these mosquitoes are trying to kill me. It's a huge airport, but it's completely empty. It has a tower, but nobody's here. It's a remotely operated tower. And tomorrow I'm gonna head towards northern Canada, Newfoundland, and then even more north the day after. And in 2-3 days we'll be going to Greenland, and we'll be in Greenland for 4 or 5 days. We'll have a air show, a competition over there, and then we'll head towards Iceland. And then from Iceland we'll be heading towards mainland Europe and to Brussels. I think that's gonna be the last stop before we head back. Well, our first night wasn't exactly what I had in mind. 6 o'clock, Jesus. We literally slept on recliners.
I'm telling you, the middle one's the best. That's how you stay warm.
And although the sleep wasn't great, the airport staff in Wabush was incredibly generous for allowing us to camp overnight at the airport.
No, that's very kind. Thanks. We're gonna go.
Oh, thank you so much. Have a great day.
Airspeed is alive. Engine instruments good.
This trip is extremely important to me. It's one of the final steps left on my flight around the world. During this trip, my skills will be tested to its limits, and hopefully I'll be able to overcome, learn, and grow as a person.
And that water is just absolutely mirror-like. Never seen water that still. I've never seen that before. That's pure mirror. Look at that. I mean, it's just, there's not a blemish. And then you got the airport, and then the town is between the airport and the mine is here in this highland, in this high ground. This is pretty. Look at the train. Soil is red. It's probably all the iron content. It will be, yeah, it'll be all the iron.
Road traffic, Stanley 182 Whiskey Tango, final runway 17.
The Eagle has landed.
We are down, flaps up.
Good job.
What plane is that?
I've never seen
like a Boeing. No line north. No line north. What plane is that? That's a 737-200. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Alrighty. Good job, and there's Vinny. Good job. Good work.
Landed in
Shepherdsville.
We landed in Shepherdsville, and there's mosquitoes everywhere, and I'm already dying. But there's nobody here. There's a 737-200 from like 1950s taking off. They're banned in the United States because they're so loud. We just got 100 gallons of fuel delivered to us, and I'm also now officially a part of the Inuit tribe. Right in front of us, there's a family of black things. Where'd you come from? We're struggling with fuel right now. We're gonna find a way to get this fuel up on the way.
It would be good if you can hold that thing up.
Or we're gonna head up to Kuujjuaq, and yeah, we'll spend the night there, and the next day we'll go up north even more.
And oh my god, that's the island we're going to. It's literally surrounded in ice. We're going from Shepherdsville to Kuujjuaq. Kuujjuaq. There's no R in there. Kuujjuaq. No, Kuujjuaq. Oh, Kuujjuaq. There's no S in there, or Z. Kuujjuaq. You're gonna get it wrong on the radio, but that's fine.
Kuujjuaq traffic. Tower, Stanley 182 Tango. We are final runway 25.
We'll head down, eat breakfast, load up the plane, then head out. Matt and the ball has already departed, and we're going to leave half an hour after them because since we go so much faster. They're going to land at the rundown strip in the middle of nowhere that we can't land on. We'll head towards the next airport, where they then will meet us there an hour later, so that's the plan.
Whiskey Tango, you've left the zone. En route frequency, have a good flight.
Room frequency to Whiskey Tango. Thank you. Have a great day.
Roger.
Hey, Mac, can you hear us? November 182 Whiskey Tango.
Have your dad write these numbers down. They are north 58.925, longitude west 68.98. North 58.92, west 68.98. Go to that spot, you won't be disappointed.
Sometimes you end up in a place you never imagined, and it's incredible. You just take a moment to appreciate how lucky you are to experience it, and this was one of the moments for me.
Wow, this is kind of crazy.
Some very, very low clouds.
Very interesting, huh? It's like literally hugging above, staying above the water.
What's on the right? Is that oh, that's an island. You see? That's cliffs.
That's the island?
Yeah, that's it
Holy
right there.
shit, that's the
humongous. Oh my god, that's the island we're going to. It's literally surrounded in ice. I'm trying to think, this reminds me of that scene in How to Train Your Dragon where the
How to Train Your Dragon?
oh, I forgot. It was like one of the scenes I think in How to Train Your Dragon 2 or 3. Hiccup finally finds where all the dragons are, and then they finally have land in sight. This is truly in the middle of nowhere.
Trophy 60, Trophy 60 from Trophy 4 on the ground. How do you read?
We read you loud and clear.
No problem. What's your ETA?
It's cutting out, but I heard ETA. Our ETA is around 6 minutes.
Terrain.
Like you running down the beach, do not be east of the aeroplane. Do not be east of the aeroplane, there's a drone in the air. Stay west of the plane, I want you low level, between the plane and the ice.
Terrain.
We're doing low flyby over a gravel strip on a remote island. Mac's plane is barely visible against the terrain. Instead of the usual runway, I'm scanning for his plane to guide me. It's more challenging than normal approach, but after some searching, I finally spot the plane.
Okay, slow down and lower.
Terrain.
Lower.
Terrain.
Did you see the plane?
Terrain.
Okay, so you come around again, we want you just literally, 50 feet to the west of the plane. Basically flying low down the strip. North.
Roger.
North.
Warning.
Low level.
Terrain.
Whoa,
Warning.
I see you guys.
Warning.
That's nice. You can come lower if you like.
Terrain. Terrain.
See the plane?
Yep,
Terrain.
plane inside.
Perfect. Flying over the plane. Over the plane.
Terrain.
The gentle right turns are over the plane.
Roger.
That was really, really nice. Guys, go and play, have fun, and then continue to Quebec, and we'll see you there. I think we're going to be here for another 45 minutes to an hour, so we'll see you in Quebec for lunch.
I think we'll go scooch by. We'll maybe do some low flybys on ice and then head out. I can see the rocks under snow and water. Whoa, it's so clear the ground. Look at the ground.
That's low enough.
Terrain.
Alright, watch out there.
Warning.
I can see.
Terrain.
We have a lot of airspeed. We pull up, we're instantly up. Equal traffic, Sky Lane 1, November 182 Whiskey Tango, 41 nautical miles to the south inbound. Oh, look at the cracks in the water.
Beautiful,
Terrain.
man.
What's the population around here? Just under 8,000.
It's a really interesting small town, cool place, big airport. But tomorrow we'll be heading towards another 150 nautical miles north to the most northern KFC in the world. Personally, I think that's going to be the highlight of this trip. But unfortunately, I've been looking at the weather and it's not looking good.
Oh! Guys, we're about to see a cool EC3 wreck site in a bit more northern Canada. And then, yeah, we'll be in the Arctic Circle soon.
Callaway Tower, November 182 Whiskey Tango, departing runway 34.
Warning. Terrain.
That's it. We'll go about 20 minutes to the crash site.
Terrain.
Our fuel efficiency is not too good, but it's okay. Our range is probably only like 880 nautical miles at this point or less.
Warning. Terrain.
800 nautical mile range.
Terrain.
I mentioned earlier that we're about to face some of the most demanding flying. Sam has given me the headings to DC-3 crash site, but the problem lies with the low-level clouds slowly moving towards the crash site. We need to stay low to maintain visual contact with the terrain the whole time. The last thing we would want is to be caught up in the clouds and lose visibility.
You need to climb a little bit,
Warning.
You may want to hand fly.
Terrain.
Yeah, I want
Terrain.
to get ready to hand fly very soon.
Terrain.
Altitude.
Warning.
Okay,
Terrain.
so you've got the basic, this is the basic track, but
Warning.
obviously you need to go left or
Terrain.
right as required for any
Terrain.
snow showers or
Warning.
any patches of
Terrain.
cloud.
This is a great example of what it takes to navigate difficult, unfamiliar terrain and weather at the same time. Something no pilot wants to do, but it's a crucial skill that hopefully I won't have to use during my flight around the world.
You may, you may need to drop down a little bit as well. Okay, you've got 6 miles on exactly this heading, if that's achievable.
It's starting to get very
Terrain.
obscure here.
The flying wasn't easy because the weather changed surprisingly quick.
I can still see the down forward.
Flying around the world isn't just about flying from point A to point B. It's about risk mitigation, doing your best to avoid unexpected conditions like this, but also always being prepared to handle whatever comes in your way.
If you can, we're looking for about 5 degrees right, but it's no big issue. We can also maintain.
It gets a bit worse over there.
Yeah, then maintain this track. We can turn right in a moment.
Warning.
That's nice. The sun has just come to help us. It's just the right moment.
Warning.
Just there.
Oh, I see it. Oh my god, it's buried in the snow.
Yeah, it's not usually that much snow around it. So there you go.
Oh my god.
Terrain.
Interesting.
Terrain.
Off to Pang.
Terrain.
Off to Pang.
Terrain.
Bye-bye airplane.
Right base, runway 24 to Whiskey Tango.
Terrain.
Airspeed.
No, whoa. Alright, keep the power on, keep the power on. Drive up. You're not on the apron. The taxiway's further off. Okay, keep the power on.
Oh, I got confused.
There you go. So when it gets stuck in the soft stuff.
Since the airport is all dirt with no markings, you really have to rely on the tiny lights you find on the taxiway. I ended up rolling over these lights and went off the taxiway. Definitely a more embarrassing moment, but lesson learned.
We landed, the prop survived. I didn't break the prop. I didn't break the tires. I didn't hit anything. I might have missed the taxiway, but we're alive and the plane is fine. You can't hear me because it's so loud. But we're about to go to Northernmost KFC. It's going to be a fantastic day.
I think we're here, the most northern KFC on the planet. God, it's real. It's real. It's all real.
We're open on for Labrador. Cook's not here yet.
Cook's not here yet?
Yeah.
Oh, so 30 minutes they'll pick up.
I just traveled 1,500 miles across 2 countries over 4 days through weather to reach this KFC.
The cook's not here.
But eventually he showed up.
I'm gonna have a taste test. The chicken wing is not disappointing. This is really good.
We had a fantastic stop in Pang. It's really nice here. Weather's getting worse, but we'll try to fly through the valley and do some serious mountain flying. Next stop, the Arctic Circle.
I knew before taking off this was going to be a troublesome flight, but it still surprised me.
Tank traffic, November 182 Whiskey Tango will be taking off from runway 24.
Although each flight was beautiful, there was a curveball at every corner that we had to overcome.
Oh, not good. Right rudder.
Got some birds on the right.
Oh, good.
Warning.
80,
Terrain.
flaps up.
Terrain.
Okay, so, bird, really close.
Terrain.
And if flying across the Atlantic twice doesn't get me insurance, I don't know what will.
Oh, definitely some turbulence. Interesting. Whoa, okay. Interesting. It's a very interesting turbulence. Oh, exciting. Oh my, is it 10 mountains on the left, mountains on the right, clouds above us, and frozen river below us. Fantastic. Almost stay on the right side of the valley because it seems like the wind's coming from the right to the left. So the right side of the valley would be updrafts and the left side would be downdrafts. Insane. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to start climbing. Let's climb to 1500 first. Wow. No, I'm feeling some light updrafts. Oh.
Check altitude.
We're getting updrafted.
When you're flying in the mountains, there's a couple of things you want to keep track of: wind direction, speed, and altitude. Flying over mountainous terrain has a couple unique challenges. Up and down drafts caused by wind being forced up and over the peaks, then rushing down over these valleys, creating more turbulence and drafts. As pilots, we generally aim to fly on the updraft side of the mountain for better safety. Updrafts usually give you lift, while downdrafts can cause sudden dangerous losses in altitude when it pushes you down. By staying on the updraft side, pilots can avoid the worst case scenario of downdraft pushing them down and making them hit the ground.
Terrain.
Oh.
Terrain.
Oh, it's too high, isn't it?
Check altitude.
500.
No, we need to get up. This is being low.
Yeah, don't break anything, but
being low mountain is not fun for anybody.
we bend around to the right here.
Yeah.
You're still just following the valley.
It looks like I'm getting some downdrafts actually. Yeah, I want to go some more power. I want to do a power climb.
Terrain.
Getting downdrafted. Yeah, because I'm at 90 knots. I'm going down.
What's your best rate of knots?
80.
Break time.
80.
Terrain.
Okay.
Caution.
Are you at full power?
Terrain.
No.
Terrain.
At full power.
Terrain.
Oh.
Terrain.
I guess this is the piloting part about being a pilot.
It's good flying, certainly.
Warning.
Yeah.
Terrain.
Hey, Mac, you
Warning.
guys hear us? November 182
Terrain.
Whiskey Tango.
Terrain.
Okay, they're quite a long way ahead, I think.
Warning.
Yeah, I don't even
Terrain.
see them on the radar.
Terrain. Warning.
So the big mountain you've got out in the 1 o'clock now,
Warning.
I wouldn't go any further right.
Terrain.
The big mountain you got in the 1 o'clock, that's Mount Thor's. That's a 4,000 feet
Terrain.
overhanging drop.
On the right?
Warning.
The one in the 1 o'clock
Terrain.
now. The one its top is in the clouds.
I see.
It's a big
Warning.
pinnacle.
Terrain.
Now, I wouldn't come too much further right for the moment. So here's a classic glacier remain.
Where?
Glacier here on the left. Yeah.
Terrain.
Yeah, that's just straight out of school book. And you can see that with the lines where it used to be, it's melted back.
Terrain.
There's another one here on the right.
Terrain.
You see where the glaciers are slowly retreating, but you can see where it used to be.
Terrain. Terrain.
Mac, you guys hear us? November
Warning.
182 Whiskey Tango.
Terrain.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Terrain.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Terrain.
You hear us?
We found quite a nice spot, so we're going to try and do some a landing next to a mountain. So you might see that soon. Oh, cool.
Oh, wow, okay. We'll fly by you guys
Terrain.
So this is we're going way faster than he's down here on our.
Oh, I see him.
Down low, 10 o'clock. Yep, he's on the ground. They're stationary.
Oh, wow.
They're out and about doing a walk. Do we shoot an approach?
Yeah. Oh, I just saw Mac wave.
Warning.
This is fun.
Terrain.
I don't know, man. The mountain looks a lot bigger than I thought they were.
That is just a very, very small airplane compared to that. Looks like a freaking smaller remote control toy.
Terrain.
How would they ever find us? We touched down. We're officially in the Arctic.
We just landed in Blotton Island, Kuujjuaq, and it's freezing outside. There's icebergs to my right. We've been here for half an hour. We're waiting for Matt and Mac, but they're not here yet. So there's a couple possibilities. One, they can't take off. They have some engine issues, so it won't start, or they're stuck in mud. Or the worst possible scenario is they got into some weather, they might hit something. It's not looking too well right now.